Hey, DEVA here with another exciting build video. Today we will cover a build or a skill that may look like a meme for dual blades on the first look, but if you go more in depth, you will see its true potential of being actually kind of meta with the right playstyle. And here we're talking of course about Frostcraft. I know Frostcraft and dual blades shouldn't be mentioned in the same sentence together, right? No, you are wrong. If you watched my previous video, you will know that it actually can output some insanely high damage, which is much more than any known meta build till yet. I will link it down in the description, so be sure to check it out if you want to see them in action. Let's have a look on what the skill does and how it works. An aura of frost builds when your weapon is sheathed and rising its attack. Wanes each melee hit or shot fired. Before we get into how to use it efficiently and how long it lasts, we're going to check the damage increase on side-to-side comparison to our current meta build. This is a current meta for elemental dual blades, more specific only for water, ice and dragon, because fire and thunder element still benefits more from the true crit element build simply because Silva loss comes with fire attack and allows you to build in way more skills, and on thunder we have the Kirin long arms, which are basically better than Garuga legs and fit as well more skills in. However, Safi and Volcana build on the other elements is still only a 1-2% damage increase, so not worth it if you're not a super high skill player and can play around the Safi health loss blight. I will take 2% less damage and not having to worry about dying for missing hits while getting hit once. With Coal Essence included, we reach a 687 effective row and 142 effective element. These are numbers that you can compare side to side to other builds, but you can't just add up effective element and row on one number, since that's not how Monsanto weapon damage math works. And here in comparison we have the Frostcraft build. 822 EFR and 149 effective element. These are numbers on Frostcraft level 3. That is a 20% increase on raw damage and a 5% increase on elemental damage, which is insanely high for a short time. You can see the effective raw and element for number 2 and 3 on the left side. On Frostcraft 1 you will already start losing damage in comparison, and when your meter is completely empty you have a massive damage decrease. So your goal is to try and keep your meter up. Here is a second build just if you want it for Thunder dual blades. They can fit one more jewel in because of the build comfort. I went with 2 agitator, but you can put 2 handicraft instead on that free level 4 slot. Using Volcana upgrade on the Safi weapons is a must and will give you way more comfort to fill all the skills in. Since PC doesn't have Safi yet, you will lose 1 or 2 skills of this build. But this is mostly meant for Safi dual blades, since they have a very comfortable sharpness, and in case you run out, just take the advantage of protective polish. Here I quickly display the builds without coal essence, because not every monster gives you blights. By dropping coal, we gain at least 2 handicraft, which is 60 more hits of sharpness, and makes it last for at least 5 minutes after sharpening. Besides of that, we have 3 health boost and 3 divine blessing, which will give you an insane survivability rate. On the Thunder build, we gain again 1 extra free slot, which is 1 more agitator in this case. So let's test how long it lasts and how much it needs to recharge. I spam blade dances, which is basically what you should do if a monster has fallen on the ground, either from a flinch shot, a trip, or a KO, or whatever else. So a total of 32 hits is going to empty your meter. This means if you start attacking after your meter is empty, you will slowly start losing the damage you gained from Frostcraft buff. To charge it back up, you have to sheath in, and takes about 3.5 seconds to fully charge up again. I have tried to use Focus 3, but for some reason it doesn't affect its charging speed. So here's the thing now. On fights you usually will sheath in without to force it mostly. For example, healing yourself, rebuffing, sharpen your weapon, to run long distances, pick up things, or even place a trap down, and while you're trapping the monster your meter is going to go back up again, so you can have the full damage blast, which will push your average DPS in the front again. I know it's kind of tricky to maintain it, but it really won't hurt if you hit a little more after your meter is empty. This is just another fun variable or something that will drastically boost your damage on knockdowns, or at the beginning of the fight where you do a double flinch shot so you don't have to worry about doing much damage. So you already gain a huge DPS boost since the beginning of the fight and you can relax afterwards. Both builds will have the same results at the end, guys, so really don't worry about it much. Let's say a fight is 20 minutes long and let's say you lose 5% overall damage because you weren't sheathing in much. It will increase your combat time by 5%, which is not even a minute because you also do run from area to area and trying to get on the monster. What I'm trying to say is don't worry much about the whole sheathing in every time your meter is empty because that will be just plain annoying and ruin all the fun. However, for speedruns, since you kill monsters in like 2 minutes or very short time and will be sheathing in to place traps down, there it is actually meta and definitely is going to outdamage other builds since you can't take the advantage of it all the time till you capture the monster. Hope you all enjoyed this new kind of dual blades build, which was always in front of us but no one took advantage from it. It just shines more now that we have the Safi weapons because it's so much comfortable to build in the Frostcraft and having good skills because we can add one Volcana upgrade on the build. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you want to see next from me, guys. Also, if you don't want to miss any future content, don't forget to turn that bell on and subscribe to my channel. With that said, I wish you all a nice day and happy hunting, guys. Don't forget